Good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 15 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Mike Tyson's making his way to the ring with a determined giddy up in his step. He's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be embattled there in the ring.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. So a lot of people were looking forward to this fight, and with very good reason. When you pit these two guys together, it should be a very good fight.
You don't have to look for either one of them. They are right there to be found, and our fans love that.
Mike Tyson with a big uppercut. A well-placed hook from Mike Tyson.
Get in there!
And he counters back with a big shot. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. As far as the fighter with the faster hand speed goes, going up against the high stamina, high endurance guy, what is the one thing he has to be very conscious of?
Where he is, geography. That he's in the center of the ring where he can use that speed. Stay out of those corners. Definitely stay off the ropes.
Able to land with the right. Solid left. 90 seconds to go here in this round. That right hand serving him well. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Big shot to the head.
He left a hole. It was closed.
Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut.
Finish with a hook.
Good left hand able to land. And now you see him scoring well with the right.
Just like that.
And we come to the end of round number one. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. You have to start throwing in volume in there. Throw in volume.
We start a new round here. It's hard to believe that we're even in this round based on how that last round finished.
Well, if you ever watch some of those Houdini movies, you know, the great escape artist, kind of hard to believe he got out of some of those fixes he was in. You know, inside that box with chains around him underwater. He's going to have to do a Houdini right here.
Tyson's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
That's it.
Oh, a big shot. The hook lands to the body. Tyson's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage.
Nice.
Good exchange. He fires back. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Mike Tyson. Oh, what a hook upstairs. Big shot comes crashing home.
Or you go straight back, and you're going to pay a price. He paid a big one there.
So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Watch the hook.
Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Hard to believe they can still give like this in these final moments of what has been a sensational round.
I feel like I'm back at the amusement park on a roller coaster again, like a kid.
Teddy, is it raw skill? Is it technique? What's the answer for him? Why is he missing so many punches and tiring himself out here?
It's forgetting about the idea. The idea that it's not enough just to throw a punch. You have to have a plan to land it. You know, you have to have a missile to get it to the target. Otherwise, what does it do?
And yet another big shot comes in. Of course, Mike Tyson has a history with being down, but not necessarily out. Will this be like the first knockdown against Buster Douglas or the final one? So many people point to the downfall of Mike Tyson, but few remember how he would get up off the canvas time and time again in some of those toughest fights. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. So they close out that round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. And Teddy, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business. You were under the tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Customato.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. Quite honestly, those opportunities, situations probably don't exist anymore because we've lost a lot of those, you know, really great trainers and managers that boxing was their whole life. I spent 7 years with Customato, and I learned the nuts and bolts from a physical, technical point of view of what's important to give to a fighter, but the psychological part. To understand the pressures that a fighter is under, the fears that a fighter deals with. And if you don't understand that, all the other things don't mean anything, because you have to understand how a fighter's feeling to understand why he's being.
Tyson's hurt by that.
Focus.
Good block there by Mike Tyson. Tyson's defense has failed him now. Oh, man, shot after shot coming in. Oh, what an uppercut. He just missed that shot up top. Tyson's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. You know, maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. You know, get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you...
Big shot comes crashing home. He got to Iron Mike. Now Iron Mike needs to get to himself. Find a way to dig deep and climb up off the canvas. Tyson's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Tyson's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Well, he ties up there.
Hook! Hook! Back to the body.
Mike Tyson's able to avoid that punch.
Left and right!
How much of a factor is his leg strength in getting these power shots off?
That's a good point. His leg strength is very important because he's able to really come from down under and really put everything into it.
Work in the body.
Good way to protect the midsection. You see him holding on. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Throws a counter punch there.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay?
You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his misses. Breathe in. Take a deep breath. Great job.
All right, let's look at Teddy's scorecard after 3 rounds, and you can see that he's up by just a round. But I think it's fair to say that it's anybody's fight at this point. Tyson's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
Pace yourself.
Tyson's proving to be elusive. Blocks away that headshot. Comes across with a hook up top. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Halfway through round number 4.
Unload, more punches.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Able to dismiss that body shot.
Work the body, kid. Body shots. Stay away from those.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Able to cover up that gut.
Keep it up.
10 seconds to go in the fourth. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. And he returns on that exchange. This round is in the books, and it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
Knock this motherfucker out. You're doing fine.
Round number 5 has arrived.
Cover up! Cover up! Focus!
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Way to block there. Mike Tyson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. What a big shot. Oh, that's a big shot. Mike Tyson's hurt. He's down and hurt. Can he beat the count?
Right now, he's thinking about another line of employment.
1, 2, 3, do it! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mike Tyson looks shaky right now. Not gonna lie to you, his eyes are glossed over. He doesn't look good after that knockdown.
Relax.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Halfway into round number 5 here. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Left and right, left and right.
There's another right hand.
Hands up, hands up. Uppercut!
10 seconds to go in this round. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something even bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Beautiful. Nice movement there.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked out numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. Is this another one of those nights?
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Unload! Unload! More punches! Hey! Work the body, kid! Body shots!
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. They both decide to bring it. Halfway through round 6. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Good work! Focus!
He's got that quick trigger, that little double jab there. Boom, boom.
Get after him!
I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead. Think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
Very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very calm. He's very calm. He's very in control.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Good scoring, Mike Tyson. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Then let's get moving out there.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Parries that punch intended for the head.
Pace yourself. Gotta see those coming.
Good defensive skill.
Relax. Keep working the body.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Oh, and they decide to trade there. At the halfway point of round 7.
Punch!
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him.
You're not focused.
Oh, good exchange there. Parries that punch away.
Unload! Keep your hands up!
Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Let it go!
And this round comes to an end.
Get away. Come on. This is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there. All right, let's go. So, he's tight. He's got nothing.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Nice and relaxed. You're in control, right? Got that? You're in control. So take your time.
Tyson's figured out a way to get back in this fight. Round number 8 is underway, and he has closed the gap on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, well, he understands that philosophy, that old saying. It's not about the start. It's about how you finish.
Throwing a lot of punches here. Now, his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Oh, look at that. You know you need space to punch. He realizes that, so he pushes his opponent. And he's just not engaging in the fight. He clinches again.
Uppercut!
The halfway point of round number 8.
Patience, back to the body. Come on. Unload! Unload! More punches!
And he ties up on the inside.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Good job protecting himself.
Body shots.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Tyson's tagged. Momentum has shifted.
Get out there.
He goes from damaged goods to defensive goods.
Yeah, because right now he's fighting on instinct. He's doing things without even thinking, just automatic things that he was taught 5 years ago, 3 years ago, that maybe he thought about, but he didn't do. Now they're just coming out. He's just naturally surviving.
Listen, that's the kind of round that puts fans on their feet, but the kind of round that gets a corner man anxious. What do you tell a guy after he's been in a back-and-forth brawl like that?
Move your head. Keep your hands up. You know, don't get caught with those shots. We worked in the gym to get away from those shots. And one other thing, you got to give him a little confidence. Remind him, if you trained for a tough fight, you're ready for this.
You know, he caught you with your hands down.
Good action throughout, and now they meet up again for another round.
Oh, you need to block more.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Keep working the body.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. Good, solid right hand lands. Mike Tyson's in bad shape, but he's doing the only thing he can at this point. He's tying up.
Yeah, but what I'm a little surprised at, and I think what his opponent's going to pay a price for later on, he's letting him tie up.
He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Unload!
He missed with that headshot.
Yeah, give him work. Focus.
A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Able to show you his blocking ability.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Good job staying away from the danger there. And that's the end of round 9. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this, and he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Okay, listen, you can throw him off with some head movement. That's it. Throw him off with head movement. Okay, keep boxing. You're doing great. You're making it hard for him to hit you.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in.
Relax, relax.
Tried the hook, didn't get it. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Gets rid of that effort. Tyson's really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
And he engages in the clinch.
Punch! Punch! Yeah, good work.
How about a return to sender with the left hand?
You're not focusing.
Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good work defensively by Mike Tyson. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Hook! Hook!
Teddy, I'm starting to wonder, what is the answer for this guy? Can he do anything else in this? Yeah, he throws punches, but he has no accuracy. Can this change in mid-fight?
Well, it has to if he wants to win this fight. And how does it change? Well, you know, the problem is these things have to be put in place in the gym. I don't know if you could do it right now, but if you could, you tell him in the corner, hey, tighten up a little bit, you know, shorten up these darn punches.
Work the body!
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Keep those hands up!
Keep boxing smart, in and out, side to side, you understand?
There you go.
All right, you want this fight? Because listen to me, man.
There you go.
If you want this fight, you gotta stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why? Because you're not throwing any punches out there.
Hard to believe we're in this position as we look at Teddy's scorecard to start round number 11. It was only a few rounds ago. It was a much bigger gap on your scorecard.
Yeah, well, he understood. He came to terms with himself. He knew what he had to do. Now it's up to his opponent. Does he come to terms with himself? Does he start doing what he was doing early in the fight?
Back and forth exchange. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. There's that right hand he scores with. Nice block. Not able to land the headshot.
Let it go. Uppercut.
Gets rid of that body shot. Mike Tyson's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. That wasn't able to land.
Uppercut. Uppercut. Pace yourself.
Good defense, just covering up down low.
Unload! Unload! More punches! Work the body, kid! Body shot!
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. All right, Teddy, let me put you back in your old job here. You're going to be trainer here. Now, we're just coming off of a round there where clearly I think he won the round, but it's a close, competitive fight that your guys probably win.
Yeah, I know what not to tell him. I'm not telling him he's winning. That's what I'm not telling him. I want to make sure that he keeps his edge. You know, he stays smart and everything, but the only reason that I think he's up is because he's keeping the punch output. He's staying sharp defensively. You know, he's still attacking in the spots that he should attack. I want to keep it that way.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. You know, it's one thing to be a catcher in baseball, but you don't want to be one in boxing, and that's what he's doing right now. He's getting hit.
Yeah, and he's got to find a way to pitch.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Both men digging in with uppercuts. Good return fire that time. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Tyson's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Focus. Nice.
Fires right back at him.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Unload! Oh, keep your feet moving.
A little defense turns to offense by Mike Tyson.
Pace yourself.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Blocks that belt line well. No, he missed that right. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Relax, relax.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. End of the round is upon us, and you can see the blood now that he's going to have to deal with. Teddy, some guys just fold when they see their own blood.
Yeah, they do, and that's where, of course, you want to be conditioned going in there. You know, you want to have had a trainer say, hey, listen, there's a chance you could get cut. This is part of the business. If it happens, let us do our job. And this is also where the fighter has to have faith in those people doing the job, where they look at the corner man and they don't see panic in his eyes.
How you feeling out there? You're not winning.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. He just missed that shot up top.
Punch! Punch!
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. And now they're trading blows. Good job on the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's hurt by a big shot.
Hey, keep fighting. Just let's go.
Big shot there. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Mike Tyson rises up to beat the count, trying to continue on. But Teddy, I don't like the way he looks at all here.
No, and the thing with Mike Tyson is, yeah, he'll get up, he'll survive. But sometimes, the old timers would say this, you don't hear it a lot. He could be a game quitter, where he won't go down, but he'll take punishment, and he'll wait for the referee to stop it. I wonder if that's going on right now.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
Sound defense. Good block that time by Mike Tyson.
Get in there!
End of the round, and he's had better rounds in the fight than the one we just saw, but still, it's very much there for the taking.
Yeah, whoever finishes off strongly in the late parts of these rounds, a lot of times, you know, the judges get mesmerized a little bit here too. You know, it's a real close fight, and you kind of forgot where the separation was, and whoever grabs the last part of the round, that's who you remember. It's very important in this kind of fight. Finish up good at the end of the round.
Keep on him. No need to get excited. You're doing fine.
As
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Unable to. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Mike Tyson.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Taking a bit of a breather here, just tying up, hugging his opponent at this point.
Hey, look, even the great race cars, Indianapolis 500, bing, 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 zing, zing, zing. They're going around that track 250 miles an hour. They pull in for a pit stop. They got to get refueled. This is pit stop, getting a little gas.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Relax, relax.
You can tell he's just looking to survive. Tyson's holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this in the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads, you work on the heavy bag, putting punches together, but you work on this on moments when you're in trouble and when you have to survive.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. You never know what's going to happen when you come to a fight. Tonight, we've seen each man hurt.
Joe, these guys get insulted if you miss them.
He missed with that headshot. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Keep it going.
End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball, and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Oh, it's been a good one tonight, but one more round to go. Here it is, the final go-round.
Now, this is a byproduct of his energy level being low. He's desperate, so he ties up his opponent.
Well, this is part of being a fighter. This is part of being a pro in anything you do. There's times where it's all going your way. There's times where you got to make it go your way. You got to make an adjustment. He's doing what he has to do.
Well-placed counterpunch by Mike Tyson.
Taking too many punches. Hands up.
And banging away he goes. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref stops the fight. Tyson's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.